In 1975, Hackney boss Len Silver persuaded the powers that be in Poland to allow Zenonie Plechu to join my beloved Hawks in East London. The impact the 22-year-old Polish wonder kid made is something none of us who had the great fortune to see him in action will ever forget. On the track, he was fearless and an absolute thrill to watch. Away from it, he has always been one of the most humble and likeable blokes you could ever wish to meet. 40 years after Zenonie first rode in England, I was very privileged to interview one of my boyhood heroes for Backtrack magazine. As you will see, he's still the same lovely person that made him such a great favourite with fans, teammates and rivals alike. Zenonie is driving me to the mini track facility, which he helped to build within the main speedway stadium at Gdansk. It's here where we chatted for a few hours about the fascinating life and times of a Polish track legend.
You want coffee?
Yes, please.
Zenonie saw no danger. He would dive in where others would back off. He would never back off.
With Zenonie, he's a little bit unpredictable, but we always seem to have an understanding when we were out there, as we knew where each other would be, you know, and yeah.
All four riders at the tape, a bit of movement there by Niemi. Green light goes on. And now away and very even breaking a tight line there by Niemi, shuts Jankowski out completely. His partner Plech's on the outside, Plech round the outside of Niemi. Takes that number one spot, but his Polish teammate is at the back. Plech in one, Jankowski in four. That's the Hackney positions.
His impact on the meeting, well, both of them, but particularly Zenonie, his impact on the meeting, people almost 40 years on still talk about. His 73 World Final was exciting. This was even more so, arguably. He won 4 of his 5 races and got a puncture in the other one. Otherwise he would have swept aside a field that was of virtual World Final stature. And the one race that etched itself in the memory above all others was when he messed up a start completely. The riders are disappearing into the first corner before he's even got off the grid virtually, and leading the pack is Olsen, who was running really hot at the time, and he picked him off, including Ollie, inside about a lap. It was one of the most unbelievable pieces of excitement that I've ever seen, and the place went ballistic, and we would have liked very much to have got him to King's Lynn, but the temperature for getting Polish riders in at that time was not all that favourable, and for a Saturday night track, you know, not really a runner, but they still love him there, that's for sure.
So Zenonie Plechu looking very comfortable. Bobby Schwartz in second place. In third place, it's Peter Collins. And still, Michael Lee not looking too happy.
To look back on your career, Zenonie, you were a great rider for Poland. Poland's probably greatest rider before Thomas Kolob come along in the new era. You were second once, you were third once in the World Final, and you were Polish champion many times. Do you look back on your career with a lot of satisfaction or with any regret at all?
Yeah, I think, you know, I done everything for Speedway, and, you know, I believe, you know, I've been good rider for the watch, and you know, I put my heart for my racing, and I racing always 100%, no excuse. Sometimes been accidents, sometimes you know crashes, but this is the speedway, and probably maybe be better if I start be racing in England just after 73. But I thank you to all my friends. I thank you to Len Silver who bring me to England to you know, look after myself, and what can I say? This all.
Just lots of good memories
Yeah.
from your time as a rider.
Yeah, because actually in England, you know, all supporters, all fans been fantastic.
Hjelmfarve ryg nummer 2, og heller ikke det Jessup med gul hjelmfarve, og ryg nummer 6 har været særlig god. Zenonie Plechu på andenpladsen. Det er Jessup og Zenonie Plechu, der kæmper om førstepladsen. Men Zenonie Plechu skulle da gerne lidt længere ned i feltet, hvis Ole skal få sølv. Jeg tror, Zenonie Plechu er for godt kørende her på hjemmebanen, og der går han indenom. Men angriber så igen af det Jessup, men Zenonie Plechu. Zenonie Plechu foran Dave Jessup. På tredjepladsen, Lisbøk, og på fjerdepladsen, så er der skilt fra Sovjet.
18, and the Americans could win it here. On the inside of it, and they're going hard around the outside of him. It is Panel, and Schwartz is in third place. And the Poles are loving this, because if Plechu could stay here, he might still hang on, and it could still be Poland's day. Looking back for his partner, Panel now levelling out to chase hard after him. Schwartz is in third place. Jan Sars is a long way back. The Zenonie Plechu is stretching them and going away.